welcome back to Mega Man 2 with the Game Hikers.
That would be me, Aaron, along with
And
Steve.
I'm playing Mega Man 2.
Yep, we're already 2 Robot Masters in.
Got equipped with Bubble Lead, or Bubble Lead. I'm not really sure how that was meant to be, and which connotation of the word it is.
Well, I mean, he died so fast I didn't really get to see how his, fighting worked. Like,
He just floats around and gets destroyed by Mega Man. That's his whole deal. So the bubble, I'll be calling it Bubble Lead. We can argue about it.
Okay, let's argue.
This is kind of the A classic Mega Man weapon, in that it just kind of goes along the ground and wrecks whatever it comes across. And
right.
You'll see that mechanic return in later boss weapons.
Well, I mean, like, each game has to have 8 different weapons, so I mean, it makes sense that they do a little recycling.
Oh yeah, there's so much recycling in games.
I mean, like, when you come to a game where you had to invent different types of way of attacking, there's only so many ways you can do it.
It's true. Yeah. So 2 had a lot of original ones. 3 had some original ones, but they oh jeez, there's no excuse for that. They started recycling by that point. I felt like 9 had one of, if not the most interesting set of weapons.
Well, I mean, that's also a game that came out like 20 years later, so
yeah.
You would hope so.
All those pent-up ideas. So you can see I'm using the metal blades now for everything, because... Hey, oh, come on.
See, I didn't realize the metal blades actually had so many different directions.
Yeah, it's a revelation. Alright, I need to not make any more stupid mistakes because I'm getting excited about having metal blades.
Right. So, like, one of my knee-jerk responses about Mega Man is always like, oh, well, you can only shoot one direction. And look at you, you're just shooting like, here, like, I'm shooting up, shooting diagonal, whatever. And it's being pretty generous with your pickups, too.
Right. And I think it's two shots for each bar of ammo, too. So it's not like I have to be stingy with the ammo.
Right.
It's an incredibly broken weapon.
Yeah, especially since you get it so early, too.
Yeah.
And it wants you to get it so early.
Yeah, I mean, Metal Man is a pretty easy boss. You don't need his weakness at all.
Right.
His weapon is just incredibly useful.
Incidentally, what would his weakness be if you had fought him later?
Well, when I do fight him later, he has a joke weakness that I won't spoil. But I think it's the Quick Boomerang, but I'm not sure if anyone in the history of Mega Man has beaten him with Quick Boomerang.
You mean in the first round?
Right. Okay. And now we've got everyone's favorites, the blocks.
Oh yeah, they look like they're totally predictable too.
Only if you memorize it. Okay. That would
okay, so it is a pattern then.
It is.
It just looks tedious though.
Yeah, that's the thing. And this one's particularly bitchy because it's starting you right off with having the time to jump.
Right.
For when it appears. And as you can see, just
then he just like pushes you aside too, yeah.
That was
kind of rude
frame early.
Well, how dare you?
And that one's tough too because it's the beginning of a cycle. So all around, I give that room a C-.
I would concur with that rating.
Well, thank you for not letting me fall in the pit.
So that's kind of like the little trick of this level then, you just have these little blocks there.
Yeah.
You gotta deal with them.
Yep. And there are items that make this room easier.
If you came back to it at a different time then.
Yeah. There's mobility items, there's the crash bombs that get me through these orange gates.
Okay. So that does give you like a little incentive to, maybe do the order a little bit differently, not just based on the robot weaknesses then.
Yeah, very much so. Yeah, Mega Man, it tries to be a very free-form game.
Right.
And there's incentives to do things in various orders.
Yeah, and I mean, also you can sort of set up your own difficulty level that way too.
Right, yeah, it's, okay, now this area, I'm gonna go ahead and put a save state.
That looks extremely annoying.
Yeah.
Does it look like there's some lava up there you can fall into?
Yep, that's why the save state's gonna happen.
Yeah, so, fair warning, we are using save states here. But This
Not
is a
proud of it.
version of Mega Man that comes with save states, so that makes it fair.
Exactly. Wait. Oh, jeez. Okay.
Oh wow.
This is going to be quite the feat of memorization if I'm going to make it through.
Yeah, this will be the one thing we get done with this episode. 2 Robot Masters and a Vanishing Bridge.
Yep. Oh, I almost
Oh,
accidentally
wow.
did it right.
You know, if only Mega Man was fireproof, he could just go right through that lava and there'd be no issue at all.
Yep. But instead, he spent all his money on becoming buoyant.
Well, I mean, being buoyant is pretty fun, especially when you're already a boy. See, that's kind of grade A puns we do here.
Yep, that's what we specialize in.
Yeah.
This one's up.
There we go.
Yep.
Almost got
There
it.
we go. Oh.
Oh no!
Alright, so we're gonna abuse that save state.
Well, I mean, it's a series that like they had like 6 different installments on the same system, and
Yeah,
all of them follow really the same formula the entire series.
they do for sure. It was Madden before there was Madden.
Right. Sort of makes it funny that you don't actually see Mega Man anymore. When it's one of those series that was like Madden, Call of Duty, Assassin's Creed, you just saw it every single year.
Yeah.
At least they reward you for getting that far,
Oh,
if you're
I'm
silly enough to take it.
probably gonna regret this. Okay. Yeah. I was thinking maybe that was one of those dive down. So with some Mega Man levels, jumping down pits gets you places,
Right.
and I let the extra life bait me.
It's always cruel when they put extra lives in places that you just almost can be
Right.
guaranteed it's going to kill you.
I mean, maybe there's the chance that if you fall off at exactly one specific block, that you can grab that life and recover. But
Right. Or if you just have like the right kind of item to recover yourself from being there.
I am not particularly good at these. I'm not sure anyone is, except for speedrunners who don't even need to see the screen.
Well, yeah, they get to the point where they just have this stuff memorized.
Yeah.
I don't think I could ever become a speedrunner for any game, no matter how much I like that game. I'm pretty sure if I
Me
picked a game I liked, I'd probably end up hating it for doing so.
I feel the same way. I like variety too much in my gaming.
Yeah. Okay. You know, that little extra life there, and just keep on keeping on.
Yep. So far, these are getting. Oh, come on. That was a dick
Wow,
move game.
that is a dick move. Wow.
Dick move. Location is real.
Right.
I don't want to get into the realm of save scumming. That would
Right.
be ignoble.
We do have to keep our honor here.
We do.
That one you go up? Nope, that one. Oh, okay, well.
No,
Look,
it's,
see, I'm counting them for you, and I'm like completely off.
So once I drop down to the lower level 2,
Oh, it's this
3,
one,
it's
okay.
this one.
Oh,
Looks like the timing's a little bit different than the previous up. That's a tricky jump too, because they put a block in your way when it's time to do it.
yeah. Mega
So-
Man must be like so distressed by this. Like here he is. He's making such great progress over like, man, I've already taken down 2 robot bosses. I'm gonna be back
robots,
home before dinner. And then he gets to this,
Yeah.
and he's just like, why? Why is this happening to me?
Yeah. What?
What is
fresh
compelling me to
hell am I
want to
doing?
jump towards these blocks that just keep vanishing and appearing out of nowhere?
And I'd like to say that this is the biggest bullshit in the game, but it is not. There's the infamous Quickman stage, which is just nothing but pain and despair.
Is that the spike level?
It is beams of instant death popping.
Oh, I forgot about the beams. Those are even worse.
Those are way worse.
Oh man. Yeah, like I just like completely wiped that from my memory. I remember the spikes and being frustrated by that. But wow, the beams. Fuck those beams.
I'm with you. And that's an area where I think Mega Man 3 is a better game, because they don't rely on this kind of nonsense quite so much. Hey, I did it.
Victory! Look at that.
Sweet,
That's
sweet
how
victory.
we get things done around here.
And was that pretty much the entire episode?
That was. Maybe we can go a little bit extra long. We might cut some of that out.
Okay, he is immune to my secret weapon. So I'm just gonna walk past him.
Yeah, screw
Okay.
that guy.
Yeah, looks like we've got time for Heatman.
Yeah, so I'll go and finish him off.
Yeah. So I'm gonna let him kill me. I don't really like the state of my health meter.
That's
And I'll-
understandable.
And I'll pop save state and not
Be a
need to use
sacrificial
it.
lamb.
Yeah.
So he's a Zippo lighter then.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah,
You would think this early in the Mega Man series they could have done something more creative.
a lot of them actually came from fan art contests in Japan.
Even this early?
Yeah, I think Mega Man 2 was when they started. I'd have to double check that.
Well, that is kind of cool. It's cool that Mega Man does that. I mean, heaven forbid they do that with a Sonic game.
Imagine all the horrible characters.
Alright,
this
so
should
he's
go
going to be
a
bubbled then.
little more smoothly now.
Golly, that takes like more than a third of his health.
Yeah, the boss weapon damage is really stacked in the early games. It's weird because when you get into the later games like X4 and on, they will give you exactly enough hits to take down the boss with your so your ammo bar will only take down the boss in one go. With
So you have to make
hitting
sure every
time,
shot
yeah.
hits and...
Right. It just completely undermined the whole concept behind this.
Oh, we got a message from Dr. Light. Item
Item
1
one.
completed. Get your weapons ready. Wow, this is some
Oh, item
serious storytelling here.
So the items are a predecessor to Rush, which was a way better implementation of these. Alright, should we pick this up next time? Or
Yep, we'll end here and pick up next
Okay.
time.
Very good.
See you guys next time.
Good
Keep
night.
watching.